I am testing this data to find out if there is a difference between netball and basketball shooting ability in my sports science group. I am going to collect the data through field-based tests in the sports hall so we can use the basketball hoops and netball posts. I'm now going to get the data analysis pack on Edexcel. So I'm going to go File, Options, Add-ins, Go, Analysis Tool Pack, ticked, and OK. Then Data. With this I'm going to use it to get my descriptive statistics, so Data Analysis, Descriptive Statistics, go put both of them in here, labels in first row, summary of statistics, and OK. So now I've got this data. I can see with this data that basketball was the most successful because the mean was higher. Also the median shows that as a class we was better at basketball. However, I'm not sure if there is a significant difference because I haven't done the t-test. When we look at the mode, we can see that it's higher for netball. This test shows patterns in the data that can make us start thinking about other results from other tests. The standard deviation shows that as a class we are more consistent with netball because the result is closer to 0, which means there is less variation around the mean. To display this better, I'm going to put it into a bar chart. So I'm going to go back to my original data and then go highlight it all. Insert, bar chart. So I'm just going to put this onto a new sheet. Call it bar chart just so I know which one it is. So with this I'm going to just give it a chart title. So chart title is going to be the difference between basketball and netball shooting in my sport science group. I need to so now I'm going to just add the axes. So this one along here. Is going to be number of successful shots. And then this one is going to be participants. So this bar chart straight away shows that basketball that we're better at basketball because the blue lines are higher than the orange for almost everyone except a couple where they're the same, like here and here, or some of them, even this one showed that that person was better at netball. However, the majority of them, you can see that basketball was better. So now I'm going to go back to my original sheet and do the t-test. So this, I'm going to need the data analysis again. And this time you go down to the t-test paired to sample for means. We go then put basketball in range 1 and netball in range 2. Go add the labels, make sure my alpha is 0.05. So then from this one, we can see that, so we're looking at the two-tail to see if it is below 0.05, which it isn't. So it shows there isn't a significant difference between basketball and netball shooting in my sports science group. And it was that our shots were down to chance, whether we got them in the hoop or not. So you can see that from this, that it's not a significant difference. So also for this, you need to know why I chose the t-test. So this is the book chapter in this diagram. So we're going to go for inferential statistics, because that's what we're using. So then I know that it's parametric test because we're testing ratio data, and it's ratio data because we are testing the amount of basketball shots and netball shots scored. So now we know that it's parametric, we have a choice of these tests. And then to know which one of these, we're going to go down to the next diagram. So we know from the diagram before that we're looking at ratio data. So then we go along to here. It's whether we want relationship or difference. So we're looking at a difference because we're looking at basketball and netball shots scored. And so that leaves us with two separate groups of data for independent t-test, or two related groups of data for the dependent t-test. I need the independent t-test up here because we tested two separate types of shooting that were independent to each other. And so this was how I knew to run my t-test.